It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Roosters Brewery, and it's a can of their Volstead Prohibition American Lager, coming in at 4.5% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. I like Roosters. They do some pretty good stuff. I've never had a lager from them, so looking forward to this one. The tasting notes are on the side. We'll read them later on in the review. It's a limited edition beer from these guys. So without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Lots of breweries now in the UK really kind of investing in time to produce a lager. Sounds really easy, doesn't it? I mean, if you're new to beer, sounds really easy. Yeah, just make a lager. But lager actually means store. To store a beer, or the lagering process as it's called in Czech Republic, Germany, probably parts of Leuven in Belgium. So the beer becomes a lager after it's been stored for, I think the storing project, it can go anywhere between 8 and 12 weeks to make a really good lager. So British breweries invest in this time. I think it's fantastic. It really is. We've got a one finger white head, slow moving carbonation rolling up the glass. The beer looks really nice. Pale, very light coloured lager. Looks very refreshing. Let's get the aroma. Oh, smells really good. Smells like a German Pilsner. Like a Warsteiner or a Kronbacher or something lovely like that. We get the dryness from the lager and the aroma. Slight lemony aroma. And stinging nettle. Smells brilliant. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, ho, ho. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, what a beer. Now then, I've always said in my beer reviews that if you want to drink a really good Pilsner or a really good lager, go to Germany, go to the Czech Republic. Sorry, itchy ear. Don't, you know, my words before this were don't bother, you know. There's a lot of people making lager, but the only people who seem to make it right, proper craft lager, either the Germans or the Czechs. Oh, Leuven in Belgium, they make a pretty good lager. To some, anyway. I was always under the impression, I always thought that the Brits, they were never great at producing lager. They were never, it was just never a thing that they did and they could do right up until this moment. Up until this moment. This is, it's got a lovely longing bitterness to it. It has all of that lovely stinging nettle and spiciness and pepperiness and a touch of lemon flavour going on. You can feel the carbonation pushing the beer round the inside of the mouth, releasing more of that flavour. You get the light crisp malts in there, giving a light wafery kind of sweetness and biscuitiness to the beer. It's massively crisp, it's massively refreshing, which is no small feat really. It's no small feat. I think as an ale producing country, the UK, it's very, very easy for a brewer to produce. You know, they want to use their own yeast strain, or they want to use their own kind of malts. They want to use like proper pilsner malts, and you know, it all gets very confused. I'd say British lagers generally are kind of ale lager hybrids. Again, up until this moment. This beer could change everything. This beer could change the way I certainly think about British lager. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. 4.5% ABV. Roosters. Give me a 4-pack of this. Put this in a 4-pack. Don't make it limited edition. Make this one of your core beers. You'd sell a ton of this. You could sell an absolute ton of this. It's really, really good. Learned over the last 2 or 3 years to become 3-4 years maybe. I've learned to really enjoy German and Czech Pilsners. Before that, I really wasn't that bothered by them. Really wasn't that bothered by lager at all, but drinking really good lagers from those countries has just kind of like opened my mind to what's possible for lagers. It didn't have to be Carling or Foster's all of the time. There are definitely some really good lagers out there, and it's about opening your eyes really. It's about taking that chance on something a little bit more expensive and really kind of, pardon me, educating your palate on it and enjoying something which, I mean, it's been trodden on a lot, haven't it, lager? It's so easy to kind of produce a 4% or a 3.8% lager and sell it in a 12-pack or a 24-pack for 14 quid in a supermarket. You know, you see them stacked high to the rooftops, don't you? And it's a shame really, because the style, when you get a really good one like this, it's a really good style of beer. It doesn't have to be like the cheapest thing that you'd want to pick up. Right, tasting notes. Fermented with a Kolsch yeast before being conditioned in a tank for over a month. There we go. There's that aging process. Volstead is an American domestic lager inspired by the pre-Prohibition era brewing in the USA. Traditional lager malt, flaked maize and healthy amounts of cluster hops combine to create a crisp and refreshing thirst quencher with a touch of malty sweetness, giving way to a moderately dry, bitter finish. Vegan friendly beer. It's a CBER assured British craft beer. If it wants to focus, come on now. Ooh, it doesn't like that at all. Let's start again. There you go. Third time of asking. Yeah, I like it. Volstead, Prohibition, American lager, Roosters Brewing Company. Always been a fan of their beers. Rated. This could be the lager that changes, certainly, people who really like a really good lager. This could be the beer that changes their perception of British lager forever. I think this should be the you know, where you jump back in the Olympics, don't you? Setting the bar. That's it, setting the bar. This beer has set the bar for really good British lager. Why shouldn't we be able to produce really good lager? Let this be a start. I like this beer enough to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.